So what's happening, y'all? I'm backwoods hippie Steve Crow here, and I want to address this before anybody else jumps on it. Have you seen the big thing that CNN's got floating around already about the Muslim Barbie doll? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a headdress on. Ta-da! She's a Muslim Barbie. And instantly, the first thing everybody wants to do is hop on there and attack them. Don't be judging them. You Christians are all hypocrites. You can't judge all Muslims. You just now called all Christians hypocrites, but then said you can't call all Muslims terrorists or radicals or la-di-da. Let me explain something to you, okay? For one, but the Muslims, it's modest and blah, 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 blah. Modest is a man-made thing. I mean, they're all over the place. Go look at the comments. It's hilarious watching these nut jobs try to comment on this shit. And I'm just on there antagonizing the situation. I can't help myself. They're saying stuff like, look at her, she's dressed modestly. This is so good for the Muslim community. Really? Because the little burqas and stuff that they wear? Over there in the Middle East, it's a symbol of oppression, slavery, sexism, no rights, no free speech, none of that. And it's offensive. It's no different than the rebel flag that everybody cries about over here. But then there's one lady that says, oh, well, the girl that makes it, she's a 24-year-old girl, and it makes her feel good. She expresses her religious beliefs because of this doll, and she makes the burqas for the dolls and the hijab and whatever the hell you call them. Here's the thing, though. You're saying that it should be acceptable, even though it's a representation of something that's oppressive to people over there. And you're saying it's okay because she feels good about herself, but then you're telling the girls down south and all the black people that's flying the rebel flags that they're racist and it's a symbol of oppression and slavery and hate and blah, 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 blah. Double standards. It's apparently okay for the left to have everything their way, but nobody else is allowed to have anything their way at all. Because they want to assume it's okay. So like I said, I couldn't help but to get on there and I'm like, poke, poke, poke. I'm like, cool. Jihad Barbie. Does she come with an ISIS flag? You know, can you make it to where she gender identifies herself as a 6-year-old little girl and Kim could be like this 52-year-old guy with a Quran and they have, she has a wedding dress on and they can get married. That way it's an actual representation of what goes on in the Middle East. Old men marrying young girls. Ta-da! How about that? Is that acceptable? Or how about when you sell the little Muslim Barbie doll kit, she comes with her little burqa and stuff on, and she's sitting inside of a Boeing airplane with little skyscraper buildings. You know how they got the little doll houses, little buildings they play in? Have something like that. That way kids can play with them. Hi, I'm Jihad Barbie. Right into the skyscraper. Ta-da! Maybe they can have a little birthday Barbie, Jihad Barbie. She opens it up for her birthday. Ta-da! Bombast! Woo woo! Yeah! I mean, why not? Since you want to celebrate all that stuff, why not? I just can't help myself. It's a representation of actual things that has actually happened that represents Muslims. So what's your thoughts on this? I want to hear everybody else's thoughts on this. Message me about it. I just can't help it. I'm in one of those moods tonight where I just feel like antagonizing a situation. And you see, whenever Barbie comes with her little jihad kit, maybe she can come with little gay guys in big buildings, that the Boeing might fly into, and they can throw little gay guys off the building. That would be an actual representation. Maybe they should do that. Huh? Maybe? See, there was one guy on there particularly, a black gentleman, and he's like, the only people who would be offended by this are them fragile white people. I was like, for us to be fragile white people, We're not too fragile because we're the ones that can't scream discrimination and racism and all that other crazy shit at the drop of a hat. Your phobia is this. Your phobia is that. You're racist. I'm offended. I'm suing for discrimination. Blah, 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 blah. If we're so goddamn fragile, then why ain't we doing that? We're not. But who is? Let's hear it. If we was the fragile ones, we would be the ones going around protesting, crying over an election, wearing little masks covering our face because we was fragile and need a safe space to go hide in so nobody could see us and we can all, have a circle jerk and tell each other the same crap over and over again so we actually believe it. That's why there's a safe space. You're a unicorn. I'm a fairy. Somebody invades the safe space. You're a man. You're a woman. Shut up. Wah, he busted my illusions. We popped your bubble. Boing. There you go. 2 genders, that's all. Another scenario, they could have the old man Ken and they could have the 6-year-old little jihad Barbie. And maybe they can have a bunch of little goats out back. Or she can be pregnant. She can give birth to a little goat baby. A baby. Just saying. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, people. Don't get your wires crossed. I support people here in America. I'm specifically making fun of the radicals. Okay? And the people on these threads being jackasses. I like jabbing at them just because I can. I support you. If you're a radical, you're a dirtbag that needs shot and dead and killed. You blow your kids up. Okay? You are not a human being that I would care to see breathing anymore. But now if you're a peaceful, regular old everyday Muslim, that's why we say radical, to separate radicals, everyday Muslims. Because I'm pretty sure the ones who come here to the States who actually want a life and want freedom and don't want to be oppressed and don't want to be sexually discriminated against and don't want to be killed because they're gay and they don't want their kids blew up, then they're everyday Muslims. And I'm glad to have them here. I'm glad to have the refugees here. I just want them to be vetted properly. Just like I want somebody going to a store to buy a gun to have a proper background check done before he gets the gun. It's that simple. Really is. Anyhow, I'm sure I'll come up with some more stuff. And if you're down in the dumps, I hope it made your day a little bit better. I really do. And if you feel bad when you wake up in the morning, just get on the old internet, piss off a liberal, and have a good damn time. But until next time, you like what I gotta say. You want me to be a voice. You want me to be a sarcastic, controversial voice. Then subscribe to YouTube, Backwoods Hippie, or like my page, Backwoods Hippie Steve Crow. That's all I gotta say for that. Until next time, everybody check out the MOAR, the mother of all rallies, and let your freedom ring, America. Rock on. Peace out, baby.